Breaking news out of Iran. Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is facing a storm of criticism from within his own ranks. Hardliners in the country are sounding the alarm, warning Khamenei that his approach to nuclear talks with the United States could lead to a disastrous fate, one eerily similar to that of Libya's Muammar Gaddafi. Stay with us as we unpack this high-stakes political drama that could reshape the future of the Middle East and beyond. Tensions are boiling over in Tehran. Hardliners, who have long opposed any form of negotiation with the West, are now openly challenging Khamenei's leadership. Their message is clear: trust the U.S., and you'll risk the same fate as Gaddafi, a leader who gave up his nuclear ambitions, only to be overthrown and killed. This warning isn't just rhetoric. It's a stark reminder of the risks involved in diplomacy with global superpowers. But what's driving this internal rebellion? At the heart of it is Iran's nuclear program that has been a flashpoint for decades. Hardliners see it as a symbol of national pride and a critical bargaining chip. They fear that any concessions to the U.S. could weaken Iran's position on the global stage and leave the country vulnerable to external threats. And let's not forget the historical context. Libya's Gaddafi abandoned his nuclear program in 2003, hoping for better relations with the West. Less than a decade later, his regime was toppled, and he met a brutal end. For Iran's hardliners, this is a cautionary tale they're determined to avoid at all costs. Now, here's where it gets even more complicated. Khamenei, who has long been seen as a staunch opponent of the West, is walking a tightrope. On one hand, he faces mounting pressure from hardliners who demand a tougher stance. On the other, there's the reality of crippling sanctions and a struggling economy, which make negotiations with the U.S. almost unavoidable. This is a pivotal moment for Iran. Will Khamenei bow to the hardliners and double down on defiance? Or will he risk their wrath to pursue a deal that could ease the country's economic woes? The stakes couldn't be higher, not just for Iran, but for the entire region. And here's where you come in. What do you think? Should Iran take the risk and engage with the U.S.? Or is the hardliners' warning a valid one? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on this developing story. As the world watches, one thing is clear: the decisions made in Tehran in the coming weeks could have ripple effects far beyond its borders. This is a story of power, pride, and the perilous game of geopolitics. Stay tuned for more updates, and remember, your voice matters in shaping the conversation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more breaking news.